All right, this is going to be a lesson on arpeggios with some arpeggio exercises. Now, arpeggios are like little mini scales built out of only the notes of a chord. So if you have like an A minor 7 chord, you have 4 notes in that chord. So we're on to arpeggios after triads. Triads are when there's only 3 notes in a major or minor chord. But when you get into more complicated chords with 7s in them, you have 4 notes, and now it's almost a full scale. It's almost a pentatonic scale because you have 4 notes. Pentatonic has 5. So we're able to look at this A minor 7, name all these notes. We have an A, we have an E, we have a G, and a C. So those are our notes. If we look at we make it into a type of scale, A, C, E, G, A, C, E, G, A, C. So that is the A minor 7 arpeggio. So I'm going to run you through all these arpeggios in the key of G. So we're starting out with a G major 7. That's one way to play a G major 7 chord. I got my thumb up here. I'm muting the A and I have 4, 4, 3, and 2. You could also do it like this. First finger on the bass note, 4, 4, and 3, mute the bottom string. Of course, there's all kind of ways up and down to do it. But we're going to look at the G major 7 arpeggio right here. So the notes we have are, we look at the notes in there, we have a G, F sharp, B, and D. So we're going to go G, B, D, and F sharp. That's the order in the scale that they go. So we have 3, and then 2 and 5, and then 4 and 5, then 4 on the G, 3 on the B, 2 and 3 on the E. So it's... Could also use that F sharp right there, that 2. And I'm going to try to use my alternate picking on this too. So I got... Okay, I just kind of included that one because it was close to this one. So now we're on to the A minor 7. Like I said, that's all 5s with a 7 here on the 5th string. We have 5, 8, and then 7, and 5, 7, then 5, then 5 and 8, 5 and 8. So. Okay, B minor minor 7 happens to be the same shapes and stuff. 7, 10, 9, 7, 9, 7, 7, 10, 7, 10. Okay, then we're going to move up to the C major 7. That's going to be just like the G major 7 was. So we're starting on the 8th fret. We're going to have C, E, G, and B. There's C, G, E, and B again, and another C. So. Okay, then we're on to the 5th chord of the key. This is D dominant 7. So here we have 10, 9, 12, and then we're going to have a flat 7. That's our 10 right here. That's what makes it sound bluesy. So here's your chord, D7 chord. 10, 12, 10, 11, 10, 10. So we got 10, 9, 12, 10, but I'm going to use my first finger right here. It's going to make that play out better. First finger on the 10, and then 12, then 11, then 10, 13, then 10, 14. You can go down to that C down there, the 8th fret if you want. So once again, we got... And then you can either kind of come back off that note or hit that note again to get your downs and ups going. Okay, now we're to the 6th chord, the E minor 7. So that's going to be 12s with a 14 on the 5th string. 12, 15, 14, 12, 14, 12, 12, 15 twice. Okay, now we're to the 7th chord. This is a strange chord. This is called a half diminished, a minor 7, flat 5. So we're starting on the F sharp here. We're going to go 2 to 5, which is like a normal, how a minor normally starts. But this has a flat 5 in it. That's that C note right there, the 15th fret of the A string. So 14, 17, 15, and then we're going to go 14, 16, and then 14, 17, 17, 15. that's the 7th. Then we'd be back to the first chord, the G, G major 7. Okay, so if I wanted to play all the way through all of them, I'd go. Okay, so that was all the arpeggios in the key of G. So now I've got a little exercise for you. We're going to break apart. We're going to do the first 4 notes of an arpeggio. So that's like all the notes in the arpeggio and all the notes of each chord. So this is G major 7. We got 3, 2, 5, and 4. Now we're going to come back the other way on an A minor 7, the next chord in the key. We're going to have 5, 2, 3, and 5. Okay, so this is kind of putting us, trying to get in this one position, seeing the different shapes. So we're not jumping over here to do the A minor. But if you look at those notes, G, E, C, A. Over here we're doing the same thing, G, E, C, A. So we're able to stay in the same position as that first one. So 3, 2, 5, 4. We're going to come back with 5, 2, 3, 5. And then we're going to be in the B minor 7, starting on the B here. 2, 5, 4, 2. And then we're coming backwards on the C major 7. So that was 4 on the G, and then 5 and 2 to 3. So let's look at those again. We got. Now we're going up the D, so we'll have 5, 4, 2, and 5. And then we're coming back to E minor 7. 3 on the B string, then 4 on the G, then 5 and 2. So let's look at the D to E minor then again. We got D7, 5, 4, 2, 5. Coming back, E minor 7, 3, 4, 5, 2. And now we're going up that F sharp minor 7 flat 5. 4, 2, 5, 5. Now we're coming back the G major 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we went through a whole octave right there in that same position. Now if we want to keep going, I'm going to go to the A minor 7 here, starting on the 2nd fret of the G. 2, 5, 5, 3. And then we're going to come back the B minor 7, 5, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go up the C major 7, 5, 5, 3, 7. We're going to come back down the D7, 8, 5, 7, 7. So let's look at these again. We came back down the G major 7, and we have A minor 7. Come back down the B minor 7, up the C major 7, down the D dominant 7, up the E minor 7, 9, 8, 7, 10. That's the E minor 7. Now we're on that weird F sharp half diminished. It's going to be 12, 8, 10 to 11. Now we're on the G. 12, 12, 10, 14, and 15. Gets us all the way up there. So I'm going to walk this all the way through. We got. All right, that was a little bit on arpeggios in the key of G. Hope you like that. Got a tab with this. These are really good to kind of understand the workings of the neck and the different shapes, the chord shapes. And when you come across a strange chord, that is outside of your, like, kind of the basic scale you might be playing to solo over something, you get to some strange chord. Maybe you get to all of a sudden you're doing like G and C and D or something. All of a sudden there's a B flat 7 in there. A lot of times people go, well, I don't know what to do. It's not in my scale. It's not working. Well, a B flat 7 has its own arpeggio there. And a lot of times all you need is maybe a couple of notes that go with that chord that are in that arpeggio to get you through that strange time and back to the normal part of the song. Okay, so thanks for watching, y'all. We'll talk to you soon.